according to USA Today, the NCAA had close to $1.1 billion in actual revenue during the 2017 financial year. This number estimates the approximate number of money the NCAA makes from television sales, commercials, and sport events like March Madness. They say that they are a nonprofit organization that regulates and manages the 1,268 institutions that compete in sports, meaning without the help of all the individual programs and universities, NCAA doesn't make any money. Plus, without having to pay college students any money from revenue, the National Collegiate Athletic Association uses the students to gain all the money for themselves. College students lead a busy life, and hard work through school and on the field, they should get paid for their efforts. But someone might say that college athletes might get free scholarships, free room and board, and meals as well. They strive to succeed in and out of the classroom while having the NCAA profit all their work without getting paid is unfair. This leads to the problem of that should college athletes be paid. Recent allegations were made that Arizona Wildcats head coach Sean Miller paid former player DeAndre Ayton $10,000 a month while he was enrolled in Arizona, leading recently to investigation on the head coach and the family of Ayton. This is not the only occurrence of this happening. In the Los Angeles Times article on getting paid in college, nearly a third of current and former NFL players responded to a survey saying that they have accepted illegal payments while in college. The problem is that since students are not getting paid, coaches and other outside agents pay this certain player in order for them to either go to the anniversary or for good performances in games. Most profits from college games go to either the NCAA as well as the coaches. Coaches rely solely on the players, and if the team isn't winning, then the coach isn't winning as well. On April 26, 2019, according to ESPN.com, Dabo Swinney, a head coach from Clemson University, recently got a $93 million contract for 10 years of coaching, the highest ever coach contract in college history, to which the players or university gets absolutely nothing. An effect called the Flutie effect, which is used to describe a surge in college admission or upcoming student athletes coming to a school that has recently won a college championship. The school gains a huge bonus to benefits from increased student rates and overall increase the university's enrollment. Why shouldn't the students who won the championship gain a cash prize as a reward or even to have an incentive for winning? A new solution will work with the NCAA is paying each and every student athlete at a Division I level. Now, implementing this would start with major sports including football and basketball that would make the most revenue. Then work until every sport has been reached at a university. Joe Nocera wrote in an article describing how to pay college athletes in 2016 said, "There is not a certain way to work around the NCAA rules to directly pay college students. In order to pay students, there must be a salary cap that does not exceed the professionals depending on what the sport is, football or basketball. For example, a football athlete market value according to National Players Association and Drexel University is $1,780,000, and basketball, which is $3,750,000. Just one single athlete creates that much money in revenue for the university, which is then given to the NCAA or the university or the coaches that the student is at. Schools are able to pay different wages in ranges from $2,000 or $20,000 to $100,000, depending on what sport played or their overall performance. They allow students to get rid of scholarships as a whole, but are able to use them if necessary. But most importantly, students are able to create endorsements with outside companies like Nike and Adidas with either shoe deals or clothing brands, which will help them, which will both benefit the university as marketing or the player to earn a little bit extra cash. These student athletes help create a successful futures later in life and help move them into the more professional level, no matter what the sport. A survey collected by ESPN and USA Today in 2018 showed that Texas A&M collected $192 million from sports revenue, which is the highest of any university. This new solution will overall give college athletes a purpose in competing on upper-level athletes and create a balance in school and in the NCAA revenue track. Sports are an essential part of any university, and it's time that colleges and the NCAA agree to start paying college students. Being an athlete is a full-time job, that requires every day of hard work and dedication to the love of the game. They are deserving of getting paid and becoming adults. It is time for the NCAA to give out its $11 or $1.1 billion in revenue from college sports and give it to where credit is due. Even the colleges hoard the money and give it back. Even the colleges hoard the money and give it back into the university, the NCAA, coaches, and even administration. The students should never be broke after college by financing or by focusing all their attention on sports and education by not paying off their debts by finding a job. This allows students to have an established base and are able to pay off student debts after college. It is time for a change in the way the NCAA pays college students.